Here we are with another story. Hope everyone's been having a great day so far. I ended up reposting the video that I didn't have the video for. I went ahead and posted it. I had done it on that day, but there was like a little blooper in there where I kind of confused myself in what I was saying. So I was like, I don't know. So that's why I hadn't posted it right away. But I went ahead and just posted it anyway because, I mean, it is what it is. So the shuffle and pull has been reposted. And the video for that, or the reading story line for that, has been posted. They were posted this morning. Look at this big old group. That reminds me, I have to buy the sleeves today. Well, we've got all those on the that were left behind. Should we go ahead and use those? Sure, we've got 7. A spiritual bath, folks. Take your spiritual baths. There's a good exercise if you're stressed out. You soak in the bathtub, and when you think about all your troubles and issues, and then you decide just to let them go, and they go into the water, right? You just visualize this, you speak it to yourself, you think this, right? And once you get out of the bathtub and you dry off, you pull the plug on the bathtub, and you watch all of your troubles and negativity go down the drain. You just let all that go. Interesting, I just had another meaning for that card is pulling the plug. Not only is it self-care, but you got to pull the plug sometimes and relax. Relax. Then we've got our ... surprisingly with our juggling. Both of them have 3 little circles here. What are you juggling? Is it fun for you? Are you a master at juggling? Are you, what's that adage? Robbing Peter to pay Paul. But there's obviously a thought here. One that leads into the next. Maybe that's what you need to soak out of your system and let it go down the drain. Or maybe the spiritual fulfillment is pulling the plug, and maybe it's going to happen on a day of rest. From what I understand, Sunday really isn't the day of rest, but I don't remember which day actually is. I think it's actually Mondays are the original day of rest. Headphones. There's going to be people who aren't going to listen to the advice. They're going to keep getting, what's the word? A victim to their environment. Blocking the noise, tuning out, listening music, having something over their ears. Tuning out the need to juggle. Butter. Hard when cold, soft when on the counter. Adjust to the surrounding area and how it's treated. People slice into it. They spread it on their toast to make their bread taste better. It also helps it so nothing sticks in the pan, right? Interesting. Smooth operator. But a baby as an exclamation. Oh, it's butter, baby. It's just butter. Smooth. Maybe this person has a lot of stuff going on with them, and they're juggling all of those thoughts within their head, and they're just tuning it all out. Just so everything's smooth and deep diving. Going under the surface. How deep does it go? Fishing could be on a dating site. Fishing for information, I guess we'll find out. And I don't know why I'm wanting to take off the top of the bottom of the deck. We've got spirits here. Maybe they are fishing into the spirit realm. Maybe they are being haunted by spirits. Even the spirits are shocked and worried about it. Magnetic. Traditions. Karma. My mind is like, wait, what are you doing? Why are you pulling off the bottom like that? It's uncomfortable. It isn't right. Someone was tuning out at what it was that they were doing, and they were juggling the storyline. Maybe they couldn't keep up with what they had said had been done. And now they are attracting these spirits. Considering it's under the 7, which is a spiritual guidance card. Maybe they're actually looking into someone's past, and they're trying to do a deep dive into someone's history. Traditions and karma. Karma with an authority is changing. Their traditional beliefs about spirituality and karma. Maybe they're finally realizing that karma is a real thing, and they're trying to give it its authority. Treasure. How funny is that? We've got treasures, top of the card here, and treasure, an actual card here. X marks the spot. The mermaid is treasures? Oh, from Ariel. She would go around collecting different things from different places as her little treasures. All right. We're doing it that way now, huh? Hop, skip, and a jump. Attracting traditions. Old school values, shabby chic, country, harvesting. Passed down from the family, how things are done. And we've got our spirits card. That could be our ancestors or people in the spiritual world. Someone was fishing for treasure. How that's underneath that. Maybe they caught a treasure. They thought gaining this treasure was just like an easy task. Oh yeah, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump. X marks the spot. Sweet. Someone was definitely a pick-me in this situation. We've got our fluff and fold. Our washer-dryer duo. Needing to clean up something. Just like our last reading, someone was in there trying to clean things up. Folding under pressure. Oh, that's if it's with the weight card. We don't have the weight card here. But someone is folding. Maybe there's no pressure. New sheets. Clean house. We've got our treasure laundering. A fluffer. You have to follow the care instructions, which would go with traditions. And if you don't wash it in the right temperature, your color bleeds, right? It ruins your clothes. It kind of ruins what you got on. And that would actually go with the integrity card. Somebody is being exposed of their intentions here. Dollar bills. This has to do with anything financial, stocks, credit, ATMs, the stock market. Point taken. There was a relationship here somewhere. Bottom of the deck. Ooh, we've got the SEXUAL energy. That's coming to the surface now. Celebrating the self. What's done in secret. Loyalty to self. Racy taboo. In this relationship of some sort. So we've got this situation where somebody had a treasure and it was given to them possibly by ancestors. The spiritual world is seemingly very attracted to either the person fishing or the person that they are traditionally doing these things to. Someone is now realizing that the spiritual world is really a thing and karma really does happen. And possibly this treasure is going to be changing. Changing locations. You throw your little rock or your pebble or whatnot into each of the squares and then you move it about, and once you hit the top, which is a further target, which makes it a little bit harder, you kind of skip along, right? And if your feet land outside the square, then you're out of the game. The cards have fallen, folks. This person's plan of stealing this treasure has fallen. It's no longer a kid's game. It's eroding the earth. It's overwhelming. It is powerful. It is obvious. It is a wonder to look at. Another spiritual card with the 11. Though others say that it is one more outside of 10, so that makes it not so perfect. Which would go with the fact that their plan was just not really a perfect plan, regardless of how sweet and awe-inspiring that it was. It's not so perfect because karma is above it. And they're probably trying to juggle this karma that they're having to experience now. Maybe they're dealing with visitors of the spiritual kind because of all of the stuff that they've been doing. Someone is an authority on the matter now. Taking ownership and responsibility, be mindful. We've got the fishing line there, and this says stay in line. Order, safety, rules, integrity. Taking an oath to protect and serve. Is that changing? Because of this treasure? Wow, lights out. Protection is over. Maybe someone was being protected by authority and that's over. That's changing now. Midas touch is pointing to the authority. Pick me, pick me. Do you love me? Do you love me or no? A push-pull dynamic. Choices to pluck the petals. So maybe they're plucking the little details and they're like taking away from what they've been told. They're dissecting it. May struggle with self-worth and really truly needing love. Self-love, actually. Their bowl is empty. Their magic is empty. Mind-altering fairy tales. The fantasy is empty. Good bacteria nature increase. Spreads and develops rapidly. Or it could be a plume of smoke from an explosion. So their idea that they thought was just golden and like gonna work out perfect has been just dissected to the point where it has just exploded. Whomever it is not able to travel. They're trying to go out of the country considering there's a passport, but they're not able to do that. You can't hide the fact that they sold their integrity. It has been magnified. Holy smokes, we've got money laundering right here. Wow, that can't get any clearer, can it? Makes a command or statement. Interjection. Warning sign. In chess, it means a good move. Surprise! This was all done in secret. Now they have to try something new. What are they going to try new? What is the new part? Should we shuffle and find out? We can't just leave it there like that. Such a cliffhanger. Let's just do 3 more cards. When the stack of cards fell over, everything was exposed and our light went out. Maybe we'll get a number card that will tell us like how much longer. Because the only number card... Oh no, we've got our 7 and the 5. Maybe it's 5 to 7 days. Heck, I'd go for 5 to 7 minutes or hours. Wouldn't you? I was thinking, oh, maybe it's a 7 to 5 hour workday and they just go to the gym before 9. That's funny. Isn't it funny where our thoughts can take us? And we've got this big clump of cards in the beginning with no sleeves, and you know how I feel about that. And I only wanted 3 cards, so I'm going to put them in, and my body is just cringing about it right now. Like, no, don't do that. But I'm doing it. If it's meant to come out, it will. Oh, look, there's all these too. And look, it's 3 cards. Should we take them? I'm going to take them. We've got the bag, we've got 9, and we've got vomit. Nine is a number. We were looking for a number. Cycle is completed, so it could be September. That would be a long time away at this point. 9 days, 9 hours. Oh, 9 hours, considering I was thinking a work day. It's in the bag, folks. Now, are they going to be trying something new or what? Something's been let go. Maybe this treasure has been let go now. Whatever they were doing has come to a completion. It's in the bag, and it has to be let go. Maybe during the daytime, since it's shade. Time to celebrate. Another card of letting it go, right? Sometimes kids, I lost my balloon, and there it goes, flows off. Well, that's exciting news. I mean, we've gotten cards earlier in the week that say it's done, finished, end of the line. But this says it's in the bag, and it has the completion there. With that being said, you guys, thank you for being here. Let's put in some positive thoughts for everyone who's dealing with this scenario. And that's on both sides of the scenario. I mean, I know it's probably tough to go through things like this. But all we can hope is whomever is the person involved in it, that everyone is actually able to learn something from it. How funny. We've got our teacher card here. Perhaps the person who was involved in all of these things really needed to have a lesson in the fact that there is something more than the self involved. I did not get the spiritual intervention card, but as I pause, we get the comma card. I'm going to go. That's just too much. Thanks for being here. Please like and subscribe to the channel. It will help the message get out there, and it will help the channel to grow, which would be really cool. I also wanted to say, I find it interesting that those flowers in the back of the screen here, when I had the shade open, you couldn't see the flowers at all. It was way too much light. It really needed some darkness in order to be seen. So that could be an overall message here. Sometimes shining the light so bright can be blinding and you don't see everything that you're meant to see. And if you just kind of give it some time and tone it down a bit, you can see everything clearly.